I got fabric. Lots of goodies to share with you for today's video. So if you are interested in seeing all of the goodies that I had delivered to me today, then please keep watching this video. Hey Stitchers, your girl Kris here. Welcome back to my channel on social where you and I obsess over everything sewing. Now you guys, yesterday I recorded a video sharing with you what I had gotten recently from Minerva as well as from Wonder Label. Today, your girl has gotten not one, but 2 additional packages. Now, obviously, you're not seeing these videos one behind the other because that's not the way I content plan. Actually, I don't even content plan. At the time of recording, I don't really know when this video is going to go live. But it is so important for me to share with you guys what I got. So whenever you're seeing this, we're going to watch it together and we are going to re-experience the joy of unboxing 2 different packages. Now, both of my packages are open, and the reason why they're open is because I had to go through customs inspection. Now, once I get things at the port or at the post office, the customs officers will open them and inspect them and then calculate the respective duties. Even though one of my boxes contained gifted items, you better believe that the custom officers ascribed a value to what was in my box and charged me the customs duties. On a bad day, I would have been annoyed, but I've become so accustomed to it, I think. And besides, what my girl sent me, I could not do anything but smile. So I think I'm going to deal with that box first, and then I'll get down to package number 2, which were items that I actually ordered. So this is my first box, and my girl Diana of 26 by Diana sent me a care package. Now, you have heard me talking about Diana here on the channel numerous times, you guys. She is my homegirl in the sewing community and also in real life. We had the privilege of meeting up in, was it 2023? I want to say it was August 2023. It was the first time that we had met up physically and we just hit it off, you guys. Even though we had been following each other on Instagram for a while, the meeting in real life sort of just cemented the connection, and we have been inseparable since then. Inseparable in the sense that we talk every single day, usually about sewing. We talk on the phone, we do video chats. Listen, she is legit my homegirl. So I want to say, Diana, thank you so much, boo, for sending me this package. I am super excited and really just filled with gratitude. Social media can be a hard place to navigate, but the upside is you can find some really amazing souls and make real long-lasting connections. So I am thankful that I met you via Instagram. I am thankful that we were able to meet in real life. And I am thankful that we have a bloody brilliant relationship. You are forever and ever my sis. All right, you guys. Now for the rest of you, let me show you what Diana has sent me. So she sent me some elastic. These are just like normal elastics, and she also sent me some decorative elastics. 2 different ones, one black, one silver. And these were because I was telling her I wanted to make some plissé skirts. I do have, I think, 3 or 4 pieces of plissé material, and I needed some nice decorated elastic as the waistband. And so my girl sent me not one, but 2 different ones, one in black and one in white and silver. Now, she also sent me some regular elastic because homegirl always needs elastic. She sent me a bag of tricks, you guys. In this bag, there are some buttons. And you have heard me ranting on the channel over and over about online button sources. My girl went to a tiny mom and pop store and bought your girl some buttons. Now, I don't know how long these buttons are going to last in my stash because I feel like I sew a lot of shirts and shirt dresses. But just a sec. Right, I wanted to put my box down. But these buttons, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So she sent me some covered buttons. She sent me some resin buttons. And then she said, oh, these are pretty. Look at how pretty these ones are. Let's see. Oh, how nice are those? Those are really, really nice. And then I've got some covered buttons in different colors. Just a really, really nice bag of buttons. So these ones are definitely going to come in handy. I have 2 projects currently sitting on my rack, and I was telling her that I was waiting to try and sew some buttons that will go with them, and I'm pretty sure my girl picked me up some buttons that I can use to finish off those 2 projects. So whoop 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 whoop, I've got some buttons. No, my girl also sent me some Pellon. She sent me some lightweight Pellon, which is this one. And then she sent me a piece of extra firm Pellon. I think this is like stabilizer. And I can use this in bags. She had been working on a bag project. And I think I had mentioned it to her that I like the shape and structure of her bag. And she had indicated that she used some stiff Pellon, and my girl went ahead and sent me a piece. So I'm really super excited about this. I did have a bag on my Make 9 board for 2024, and it was the only item I did not complete for Make 9 2024. Now, I have not yet set myself any Make 9 plans for 2025, and that is because I have been concentrating on 2 other challenges. One that Diana is hosting called So Lucky Jar 2025. If you happen to want the deets about that one, head to this video right here. And then the second challenge is one that I am hosting, and that one is called Fabric Roulette. So one is a pattern challenge, one is a fabric challenge, because we complement each other in this way. So make sure you head on over and check out both of those challenges, and we would love if you considered joining in. Right, back to the box. Now, we are sewists, so it's no surprise to me that there is fabric in my box. So the first fabric is this black and white fabric. Is it a stretch? All right, it has a slight stretch across the crosswise grain, and it is a black and white striped fabric. So my girl has ticked 2 boxes with 1 fabric. Number 1, your girl is always here for a black and white moment. You can do no wrong with a black and white piece of fabric as far as I'm concerned. Not black fabric, not white fabric, but black and white fabric. I love it. Secondly, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of stripes. I loved me some stripe fabric. I love stripes almost as much as I love animal print. And that is saying a lot. I really love stripes. So this one is going to be gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to make with it yet. But, yep. Right up my alley. The only thing is, this is not a woven fabric. This is a knit fabric. If this was a woven fabric, you guys couldn't even talk to me, I tell you. But because it's a knit fabric, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge for me to work with. But of course, in 2024, I stepped casually into my knit girl era. And this year, I think I want to expand on that quite a bit more. So this piece of fabric is certainly going to come in handy for my 2025 sewing. Now, the next fabric in my bag is a piece of plissé fabric. And it is, oh, I love it, you guys. Look at this. It looks like a zebra print. Like, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. And it is black and gold, and this just looks very, very luxe to me. Like, so expensive. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna make with this? Oh, this baby is nice. Oh, yes. You guys, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. It has a slight give on the crosswise grain, slight give on the grain line as well. This baby is nice. Kudos to you, Diana. This baby is nice. Now, the third piece of fabric is this gingham fabric. And you guys, I am obsessed with the color purple. I love the color purple, but I don't have a lot of it in my wardrobe. So I'm really, did you guys just hear my son? Ugh, he is outside on the trampoline, but I'm pretty sure it might have picked up on the video. So if you heard him, I'm sorry, but I am a mom. It happens. Now this one is gray and black and purple and pink and a little bit of white. This is cute, you guys. This is giving me Clueless vibes. Now, I don't know if I'm telling my age by saying so, but I could see Sheer rocking a mini skirt out of this fabric. This is cute. As usual, I have no idea whatsoever what this fabric is going to become, but this is cute. Now, this one doesn't have a lot of drape. You can see how it sort of crumples in on itself. It has a very steady hand. It's very crisp. So this is going to make something really structured. Maybe a cute blazer. As a matter of fact, maybe I could make a blazer out of this. But then I'm going to have to deal with the pattern matching. All right, time will tell. We will see what this fabric becomes. Now there's one more piece of fabric, I think. This is the last thing in my box, and it is this green and white gingham fabric. Now last year, I also had a moment with green and white. Previously, I was not a big fan of the color green for some reason. But when I had my colors done, I want to say it was in 2021, a color green, a shamrock shade of green was on my color card. And I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. I wasn't sold on it just yet. And I bought this double gauze piece of fabric in the shamrock color. And I made up a McCall's 7543, which I hacked for my very first pattern hackathon. And I loved it. I got so many compliments on the color of that green against my skin. Everybody was raving about it. And every single time I have worn that dress, somebody, at least one person, has commented on the color and how gorgeous it looks on your girl. I was sold from that moment, you guys. Now, I'm perfectly fine with hyping myself up and feeling good about my own self, but there's something about hearing compliments from other people that really just puts the nail in the coffin. And listen, that color green gave your girl a hype moment. And so since then, I have been a little bit more invested in the color green. So this is perfect. I'm going to have to pattern match it, I'm sure, but it's perfect otherwise. It is quite stable. Ooh, that's surprising. There is a slight stretch on the crosswise grain. I did not expect that. There is no stretch at all on the grain line. So this is going to be super comfortable. If I make it into a dress, it's going to have just a little bit of give at the waistline so I can get that snatched look while still being super comfortable. I love it. I really, really love it. So those are all the goodies that my girl Diana sent me as my care package. I think she intended it to be my Christmas gift, but it's only now getting here. It is today, the time of recording. It's the 14th of January. I know you're not seeing this video until probably quite a bit later, but that is almost an entire month past Christmas Day. So I am having my own Christmas in January, and I love it. Right, so now I have another box of goodies to share with you. This second box, your girl bought for herself. Now, every year, I like to buy fabrics at the Black Friday sales. Usually, to be fair, most of my fabric shopping is done at that time of the year. I might have a couple pieces trickling in throughout the year, or at least pieces that I buy. And again, maybe around my birthday, I will treat myself to fabric. But I don't order fabric as often as you might think. And that is because shipping it here and then paying the customs is quite expensive. And it doesn't make sense to me to order like 1 or 2 pieces of fabric and then have to pay these exorbitant shipping fees for 2 pieces of fabric. I prefer to sort of save up my coin and buy one big package around Black Friday time, or again, as I said, around my birthday. Any other fabric throughout the year is usually going to be Minerva fabric, which is gifted fabric for me to do my Minerva Ambassador projects. So let's get to my second box, and this box is from Mood Fabrics. Now, typically, I buy my fabrics from Mood and a lot of fabrics from Style Maker Fabrics. I had asked you in one of my Vlogmas episodes to recommend other fabric shops, and a couple people recommended Fabric Mart. I have ordered from Elephant Fabrics a couple of times in the past. Fashion Fabric Club was another online store that popped up. So maybe this year I will explore a couple other online shops, even more so if they happen to have buttons. But this particular haul has all come from Mood Fabrics. So let's dig into box number 2. So this is box number 2. It's quite a lot bigger than box number 1. And I know from having discussions with the customs officer today that there are 9 pieces of fabric in this box. So let's pull them out one by one. The first one is, this fabric actually matches my current outfit. On a side note, I am wearing the Pattern Scout birch vest, and I did do a full review on this vest as part of the Sew the Trends Sewing Challenge that I collaborated in I want to say it was November of last year. That one was hosted by my girl T of Crumpets Tea and Sewing. She had help from Talisha from Creativity by T and from Martika of Martika J Makes. And she invited me to collaborate on that sewing challenge and to share about a current trend. At the time, I chose the vest trend, you guys, because vests were everywhere. And so I went ahead and made the Pattern Scout birch vest, and I paired that with my NH trousers. These are the Riviera trousers, and I have made these trousers twice. Now, I shared these trousers as well here on the channel during a pattern battle, I think, with Diana. We were having a battle of pin-tucked, wide-legged trousers. She chose the Live trousers from Mood, and I went with the NH Riviera trousers. So if you want all the tea on my outfit, then be sure to run on over and check out both of those videos. Now, the fabric. How easily I get distracted. Can we have a moment for this fabric? Oh my God. Look at this beauty. This chevron is going to give me a head scratch in terms of the pattern matching. But I'm sure going to try because this is gorgeous. Now, this is 3 yards of a linen and rayon woven blend. Perfection. Just perfection. Once I wash this, this is going to soften up so nice. Now, I have 3 yards of this one, and it looks to be at least 55 inches wide. It is pretty wide, and so I do have quite a bit of fabric to play with. But again, I'm going to have to try and deal with the pattern matching for this one. But this one is gorgeous. Now, the next fabric in my box, what is this one? I really like that Mood has a little sticker on the fabric, because usually by the time my fabric gets to me, I have completely forgotten what I ordered. The time that elapses is just so large, and I can't remember what I wore yesterday, you guys, to be fair. So to remember what I purchased way back in November is like a no-go. So these little labels from Mood Fabrics, I'm here for that. I really like that. So this one is a white and navy striped stretch cotton viscose knit. That was a mouthful. And I also got, well, this says 3 panels. I wonder if it's pre-cut. Right, let's see. Oh, that's a panel? All right, so I take it that the first set of stripes is panel number 1. The second set of stripes is panel number 2. And then the third set of stripes is panel number 3. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to cut this one up. Right off the top of my head, I'm already feeling like I want to make a Love Notions Arlington dress from this fabric. Now that might change with time, but this is gorgeous. It has some nice weight to it. Oh, this is nice. It feels quite fancy, you guys. It doesn't feel like that flimsy kind of knit. This feels really good. I'm gonna need to go ahead and get me some more of this one. This is nice, and it is striped. And it's blue and white. Clearly your girl is telling on herself today, but another gorgeous one. I really like it. Now the third piece in my box is also a knit, I think. Is it? Yep. This one is a stretch modal jersey in black and white abstract. and I got 2.5 yards of this one. Can you see that? It almost looks like tiny pebbles, you guys. I like this. But this is the type of knit that curls, you guys. Right where it's cut at the edge, you can see it's like rolling inward. I think I'd come across a tip somewhere to use spray starch as well on knit fabrics that tend to curl up like this. So once I've laundered it and when I go to use it, I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. But this is nice as well. It's much thinner than the blue and white stripe that I just showed you. Clearly they're different substrates, but this is quite nice as well. This one has a lot of drape. Can you see how bouncy this is? Wow. This is really nice. Remember I told you I'm going to be exploring more about knits this year? It's obvious from my fabric haul. Right. What are we on? Number 4? I think this is number 4. What if I told you that the 4th piece of fabric is also blue? Would you believe me? Well, you should. You guys. This is, what is this? A waffle sweater knit in royal blue. And I got 2.5 yards of this, and this is nice. So it has no stretch really on the grain line, and it has decent stretch on the crosswise grain. It has some nice drape. It is a solid blue color, but it does have that waffle knit texture. Ooh. I love this. Oh my gosh, I could almost do a blue and white collection, you guys. Maybe I will. I was working on a blue and green collection last year. Maybe I can do a blue and white one, cause the next fabric, you guys, this fabric is also blue and white. Clearly, I was having a moment. This is, whew, look at this. It almost looks like the other one, the black and white one. But this one has navy blue, and then it has some lighter blue, or is that like a purpley color? And the white, again, these almost look like pebbles. This is also a knit fabric. This one is a stretch rayon jersey in navy, white, and dark purple spots. It has good stretch on the crosswise grain. Not really any stretch on the lengthwise grain. It has lovely drape. Look at how bouncy this is. This would probably make a really nice Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress. But of course your girl does not own any of her patterns because I ain't dropping 26 coin US dollars on one of her patterns. I just can't afford it, you guys. So I shall live vicariously through all of you who have any of the Diane von Furstenberg patterns, and I'll probably go ahead and see if I can find another wrap dress, a cheaper wrap dress that I can make using up this fabric. This one is gorgeous. Again, maybe I need to do a blue and white collection. This might just be my sign. Who knows? The another blue piece of fabric. You guys, this one is a blue double gauze. Is it double gauze or single gauze? It is a blue gauze. So this is a double cotton gauze in royal blue. And I've got 3 yards of this one. I have also developed a thing for double gauze. I now have like 4 pieces in my stash. I know I have a lime green one. I have a white. I have an embroidered black piece of double gauze. Again, since making that McCall 7543, my life has just changed. Oh, and I do have red double gauze. I had kind of screwed up my red double gauze project. I was doing a hack of the Fiber Mood Chloe top. I was turning it into a dress with cutouts. It was a huge failure. You might have seen it in my 2024 Sewing Makes Roundup. But I do have one piece of red double gauze that I had to buy in order to try and repurpose the rest of my double gauze material. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I don't know when I will. But I say all that to say I'm having a moment as well with double gauze. And this color is gorgeous. Like, it has already been established. Blue is going to be my color this year, clearly. All right, finally, something different to show you guys. This one is Ralph Lauren black stretch cotton jersey. And I got 1.5 yards of this one. Maybe I was thinking I was going to make a top of some sort. I don't usually sew solid colors. When I do, it's usually like a moment. And I probably need to do it a lot more because my closet is now overflowing with printed fabrics that don't go with anything else. So I think I need to introduce a few more staple pieces of fabric into my wardrobe, as boring as they may be. And so I got a piece of this black stretch fabric. Now this one has some stretch on the grain line, stretch on the crosswise grain, and this one is likely to become a top or maybe a mini dress of some sort just by virtue of the fact that I only got 1.5 yards. 2 more, you guys. We are almost at the bottom. So you guys, this piece of fabric has come in its very own Ziploc bag. I don't know if it's because it's white or because it's very delicate. Who knows? This is cream burnout stripe. And I have gotten 2 yards of this baby. So let us see what she looks like. Whew, this is going to be hard to work with. Oh, but look at how lush this is. Oh my word. You can already tell that this frays like an itch. Because look at this cut edge. It's not even remotely straight, you guys. Like, who butchered up this fabric? That is already an indication to me that this one is going to make me want to pull my eyes and ears and nose straight off my face. But I'm sure it's going to be worthwhile. If I get it right, this is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous make. Now, I think I got 2 yards or 2.5 yards. Where's the tag? Oh, right. So I got 2 yards of this. So I can probably make myself a lovely, lush blouse right off the top of my head. A hacked chalk and notch area is coming to mind. And there's also a top that I've seen a couple people talking about. It's from Pattern Emporium and it has some really nice sleeves. Is it called like the Be Mine top or something like that? I've never tried any of their patterns, but I have come across people talking about this one in particular. So I went ahead and looked it up and it is gorgeous. Now I'm sure those sleeves take quite a bit of fabric, so I'm going to have to go ahead and see if I have enough of this fabric to make that blouse. But this is beautiful, you guys. I don't even think the camera is doing it justice. This is gorgeous. Really, really nice. Now, the last piece of fabric in my box also came in its own Ziploc bag. This one is 2.5 yards of polyester georgette print in pink, navy, and olive green. What was I thinking buying georgette? I think georgette has been known to be a pain in the backside to sew up. Did I really want to challenge myself this much for 2025? Whew. Whew, but Lord. Ooh. People. Oh, this is beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. Oh, look at this. There are stripes. Can you guys see the stripes in the fabric? Like, is it picking up that this fabric has stripes? Oh, this is nice. It is very, very lightweight. You can see through it. Well, I can see you through it. You might not be able to see me. But this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Now, if I were to make this into a dress, I'd probably need to line it, unless it's like one of those like cover-up dresses for the beach. But I'm really thinking I want to make this into a fancy blouse. Oh, look at me. Oh, this is gorgeous, you guys. Wow. I really, really did a great job. I bought some good fabric, you guys. I'm so proud of me. Wow. All right, you guys, drop me a comment down below and let me know which of my fabrics is your favorite. Like, can you even choose a favorite? Because I cannot choose a favorite. Oh, I love my choices. And I love the ones Diana sent me. Oh, I love my fabrics. So I've got 9 that I bought and the 3 that Diana sent. I've got 12 new pieces of fabric in my stash. That is a great start to the year. Now, if I tackled one fabric a month, then I would finish all 12 of these fabrics by December. That is probably not going to happen because that's not the way I move. I like my fabrics to whisper to me, and kind of tell me what they want to become. And that naturally takes time. I need to have a project in mind. I'm like, oh, I want to use this fabric. Or I might come across a fabric like, oh, it's time to use this fabric. What is she going to become? So I don't know when these are going to get sewn up. So your best bet is to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That way, whenever these fabrics are transformed into magnificent pieces for my wardrobe, like I'm putting that out there, I'm manifesting that all of these fabrics are going to result in wearable garments. Not just wearable garments, but garments that I love and truly can treasure. Because I really, really like this selection. I love it. There is something to be said about delayed gratification because everybody's Christmas is over. But your girl is still celebrating the joy of receiving. Let me say receiving because I received, like I hit the jackpot today, you guys. It's been a good week so far. I wonder if I can get a package again tomorrow and then come back and share it with you guys. I don't have anything else that I know of out there in the universe that's for me. But God does work in mysterious ways. So maybe somebody else will surprise me and I will receive a package out of absolutely thin air tomorrow. We shall see. I will come back and report to you if that happens to be the case. Now, if you enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. There were so many goodies I shared with you today. You have to like this video. Like, what's not to like? It's fabric and buttons and elastic, but fabric. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you would make with any or all of these beauties. Like, let your creative juices flow freely and allow me to live vicariously through you and your pattern suggestions. You never know, maybe your suggestion might just be taken on board. Now again, I shall repeat. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, then subscribe. Simple as. I don't have fabric hauls that often, but there's so much good content on my channel. And I say that confidently, I profess that boldly, because 2025 is going to be my year. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I am manifesting an amazing sewing journey this year. And I want to take you guys along with me for the ride. So go ahead and subscribe. Now that is all I needed to share with you guys today. So until next time, my lovelies, stay calm, stay cool, stay safe, and let's get sewing. Peace.